The housing market is at a turning point. And if you're thinking of buying or selling a home, you may be wondering, is it still a good time to buy a home? Should I make a move this year? So, to help answer those questions, let's turn to the experts for projections on what the second half of the year holds for residential real estate. Stay tuned. Hi, neighbors. I'm Catherine Newman, real estate agent with Allison James, and thanks for tuning into this YouTube channel where today we're going to see what the experts are saying about what the residential real estate market will be like for the rest of 2022.
Now, if Mr. Trotter wishes to voir dire a witness as to the extent of her expertise in this area, I'm sure he's going to be more than satisfied.
So please make sure to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can be alerted every week when a new video about the Manatee and Sarasota County real estate market is available. The big topic in question remains where are mortgage rates headed? And that, of course, depends on inflation. And of course, no one knows exactly what will happen in the future. But what housing market experts do know for sure is that, of course, the record low mortgage rates that we had during the pandemic were an outlier. They are not the norm.
I'm not listening to you. You're crazy.
This year, rates have climbed over 2% due to the Federal Reserve's response to, of course, rising inflation. If inflation continues to rise, it's likely that mortgage rates will respond. Greg McBride, who is a chief financial analyst at Bankrate, said without improvement on the inflation front, we don't know where the interest rate ceiling will be. So even though we've seen rates fluctuating a little over the past 2 weeks, it is likely that the Fed will hike them up again in response to rising inflation concerns.
Oh, you have no idea.
Whether you're buying your first home or a second home, or maybe you're selling your current house to make a move, today's mortgage rate is, of course, an important factor to consider because we know that when they rise, they impact affordability, how much a payment you have and what that is percentage of your income. And of course, your purchasing power, how much you qualify for. That's why it is crucial to work with a team of professionals so you have expert advice to help you make an informed decision about your best move. The supply of homes for sale is projected to continue increasing slightly for the rest of 2022. And we've been seeing that happen, and experts say that growth will continue. If you're a seller, you may want to list your home to sell sooner rather than later when the inventory levels continue to rise a bit more. If your situation, of course, allows you to, because as you already know, the less supply there is, the more buyers are going to compete over your home. And that, of course, results in getting top value for your house. And that is more likely now than when more inventory is available. If you're a buyer with those projections of more inventory of homes for sale by the end of the year, then having a few more homes for you to choose from is great news if you're craving more options for your home search. But you need to know that there is not going to be a sudden surplus of inventory on the horizon.
No!
Why? Well, because housing supply is still low. And I always want to encourage you to partner with a trusted real estate agent to stay on top of what's available in your market or the market you're looking in and move fast when you find the one that fits your needs. It's not going to be easy to find a home, but it certainly won't be as difficult as it has been over the past 2 years. What about home price forecasts for the rest of 2022? Well, they're still forecasting for ongoing appreciation. You already know that due to the imbalance between the number of homes for sale and the number of buyers looking to make a purchase, the pandemic led to, of course, record breaking increases in home prices. In Manatee County, according to the latest June stats from the Realtor Association of Sarasota and Manatee, single family home values have increased 37.5% from May of 2021, with a median sales price of $550,000 and about 6 days to go under contract. So, guys, if your home is still on the market after 2 weeks, then you need to make sure that it's priced properly for this market because homes that are priced right will have buyers competing for it. And often that will drive the price up, maybe not as crazy in the crazy amounts that we've been seeing, but they will have buyers competing over it nonetheless. So you make sure you price it right. In Sarasota County, single family home prices have increased 21.6% since last May of 2021 with a median sales price of 500,000, and it also took about 6 days for those homes to go under contract. And listen to this. Both counties have seen between 147 and 200% increase in inventory since this time last year. That's just under 2 months worth of inventory, which is great news for buyers so that you have more choices. For sellers, what does that mean? Well, it means that buyers may not be competing as much for your home, and you will probably have less multiple offers. So, what should your strategy be so that you can get the most value out of your home sale? Well, number one, you got to price it right. Like I already said, if your home is still sitting on the market after 2 weeks, it's priced too high. Work with your agent to price it at market value so that more people want your house. And as I stated earlier, they will compete to have it. And number two, you've got to present your home in the most tip top shape that you possibly can and present it in the most creative ways possible by using social media platforms. Now, I want to give you an example. One of my listings that I just closed on. Now, we knew that the market would be about $520,000 for this house. So our strategy was to market it for $500,000 even, and we wanted to have buyers compete over it. I staged it. I posted various video paid ads on social media platforms, and I also put together kind of a fun, silly little music video. I used an actor and I used a Thin Lizzy song that my husband and I actually performed on the video. And then I used that video in a paid ad on social media to announce an open house. It's right here. You can always go to it and see it. It is silly. We're not the best performers, but it really worked. We had over 46 people at the open house. No kidding. I stopped counting after 46. And I kid you not, we received 4 cash offers all over asking price, and it sold for $525,000 after being on the market for only 4 days. Hey, it's a digital world.
Let's learn, let's magically learn. It's time to yearn and digitally learn. The world is changing, it needs rearranging. Try your best exchanging or just stop complaining.
So you need to make sure your home stands out above the competition and is drawing attention from all of the social media platforms where people hang out. So use an agent that is offering paid digital marketing of your home. With more inventory on the market, buyers don't necessarily want to have to fix up a house unless it's already priced accordingly. I encourage you, pay for staging your home or partner with an agent like myself that offers free staging when you list your home. Now, if you want the stats for a specific location or maybe even a specific neighborhood in Manatee or Sarasota County, like you just want for Parrish, you want the stats for Parrish, or maybe Lakewood Ranch or Palmer Ranch, or maybe just a neighborhood in those areas, be sure to reach out to my office and we'd be happy to send that information to you so you can help you make a better decision on where you want to be. So, what are experts saying?
What are you saying?
We're saying that even though housing supply is increasing today, there are still more buyers than there are homes for sale. And that's maintaining the upward pressure on home prices. That is why experts are not calling for prices to drastically decline. Rather, they're forecasting they'll continue to climb just at a more moderate pace this year. So we'll see deceleration, but not depreciation. Again, for current homeowners that are looking to sell, know your home's true market value isn't projected to fall. But if you're going to purchase another home after you sell, waiting to make your purchase does mean your next home could cost more as home prices continue to appreciate. For buyers, if you're thinking about buying your first home or your next home and you're ready to make a move, it may make sense to do so now before the prices continue to go up and the rates climb higher. And remember, once you buy your home, that price appreciation will help grow the value of your investment. Whether you're a home buyer or a home seller, I'm here to keep you informed about what's happening in our local Manatee and Sarasota housing markets so you can make the most informed decision possible for your situation and your family. I'd be honored to be your trusted resource for all things real estate related. So get in touch with me to discuss what your goals are, maybe what lies ahead in the market or what lies ahead in your future, so you can determine the best plan for your move. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you always have updated information. I'm Catherine Newman. See you next time.